Since we keep going back in, I take it this process is working for you somehow.
Yes. Succeed or fail, I feel progress, clarity. I need to see it through.
Very good, brother.
An infamous act. One they still spoke of in the years of rebuilding. I somehow doubted they meant it so literally.
I'll give you this, brother. Your technique has improved immeasurably.
I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body. That was absolutely an option.
And he's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing you deprived Greece of the sun. They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you cared.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
Kratos, I'm curious. Your decision to behead Helios, was it fueled by any personal motivations? Was it really just a means to an end?
It was not personal. I did know him long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction.
Did you know what would happen as a result?
When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen.
I wouldn't say no to some short-time help.
Watch your left! Watch out! Above you, brother!
Kratos, I hope you'll forgive me for overhearing. But before you first found your way to me, you were grappling with the symbolism of your former seat of power. May I offer a perspective?
You may.
Before I became God of War, I felt as hesitant as you do. I feared that taking the throne would only validate Odin's power hierarchy, which even then I didn't trust. But I decided I could wield a better influence on the inside than on the outside. There are many ways to lead, and not all of them involve ruling. The throne and the office are only what you bring to them.
Careful on Valhalla's mark! Be wary of that tail! Ha! I knew you'd get that one. Good. The route to the higher area ought to be open now. Going to give yourself an affliction, brother? Plucking a son of Thor out of your memory, of all things.
Guess you're not done with me yet, Kratos. And lest we forget, Kratos, lest we neglect to place your deed in full and proper context, I saved your life. Me! And you literally tore off my head for my troubles. Imagine if all your new friends knew how you used to treat your old friends. Of course, you're not the same man, right? Now, you only get your friends killed through lack of foresight. Far easier to blame others that way, am I right?
I know you are a projection of the mind. But for what it is worth, the death I gave you was unjust.
Oh, how touching. Yeah, not actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. Nobody wants to hear that from you. A little something to remember me by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. Chills you just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment. Ruthless as ever, Kratos. Wait! Oh, you've missed these slippery bastards, haven't you? Precisely, you're right, flummox! Incoming dive! A minute, folks. Now we'll see who's half a man. Charging at us. You win this round, Kratos. You're well on your way to satisfying Valhalla. There's Valhalla's target. Get to it! Behind you, incoming crossfire! Ah, one less monkey on your back. How interesting! A dragon! I hope it pecks you to death! Mind the tail, you imbecile! Is that the aroma of lifted hardship? Break the tether, quickly! More enemies on your left! It's in the ground! Behind you, idiot! Incoming dive! Watch from underneath! Why are you using that weapon? Are you confused? Don't you wish you could have broken the mast and skewered all their heads with it? Watch from underneath! That should be enough slaughter to earn your way up.
Disrupted, you halfwit!
Better hurry. Enemies will only get tougher the longer you take here. Do you know that winged creature with a trident?
From behind! Incoming!
Don't let him pop us! And things just got worse. Did you forget the taste of that? Focus on the important one! It's charging at us! Incoming back here! Behind you, incoming! Orc! Orc! And they're all dead. Kratos was here. Incoming dive! You're enjoying this, aren't you? What is that?
Bifrost magic.
Not my favorite. Right side, you bastard! Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos. Break the tether, quickly! Your shield! Strike now! And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here? And they're all dead. Kratos was here.
Brother, I'm back.
Kratos, you made it back. Good. I have another cherished weapon from my travels to show you. Ready to see? Defend yourself! The valor to go the distance, I hope.
Incoming!
Arms up!
Left side!
Tell me, Kratos, truly, how did it feel to plunge your homeland into darkness?
Rag did not intend the land to suffer. but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution.
That is not what I asked. How did it feel, in that moment, your soul given over to darkness, bringing a darkness over everything you could see?
It felt true.
Darkness come! Your curse!
There, brother! Some light!
Concentrate, Kratos.
Be ready! Darkness come! You occur!
There's light over there, brother! Behind you! Incoming!
Arms up! It's all in the wrist, you know. Darkness come! You occur!
Brother! Get to the light!
I yield. I yield.
Good then.
I don't think you were indifferent, Kratos. I think you were hurt. Deeply hurt. And you handled it unskillfully.
Wait, is that you restoring the sun? You took Helios's chariot and put the sun back in the sky, but sacrificed yourself in the process.
Yes. I fell to my death, and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance. You are not so unskillful now as you were then. Better voices in your head, you might call it. I think that's enough for now. You have much to contemplate.
Yes.
Back to the beach then.
You should be proud of your progress, Kratos. See you soon.
It seems like you're making progress, whatever you're doing in there.
Perhaps.
Listen, I know I made you feel like we expected more of you than you could give. And I just want you to know, I'm not asking you to change how you are or who you are. We had to break the old world to build a new one. Picking up the pieces and putting them together stronger. It's a rare opportunity. You made a difference here. In some circles, a symbol of change. On many days, just knowing that you're a part of the Council is enough.
And other days.
You've earned a voice. How you use it is up to you.
Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor.
It wouldn't really be him in there, I can assure you. You have a memory of a past fight, and I'm sure Valhalla takes advantage.
But why him?
I don't think that's for me to say.
Well, something for us to ponder in between melees.
I'd like to tell you a story that I think will help you along the path.
Continue.
Early in my life, before I was a Valkyrie, I was a healer in a small village. My father trained me in the use of herbs and natural remedies. To him, coming from a long line of herbal healers, that was the only true medicine. But visiting the city, I saw healers who used magic. Only magic, to treat their patients. I'd seen it work. And work wonders. I tried to tell my father, but he said mage healing was against his philosophy. A dangerous shortcut that violated tradition. Being a good daughter, I respected his convictions. But that all changed when he took ill. That's a good place to stop for now. When you're further along on your journey, I'll share the next part of my story. Valhalla is a place of constant flux. Adaptability gives us a means to navigate the uncertainty.
Valhalla is impressed.
Shield Maiden.
A gift. You're truly an inspiration, General. Back to my story.
Give the playing field just a little tilt, eh?
I will hear.
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but it seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive. I was driven without fear or frankly much sense to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further.